So I was browsing through my LinkedIn account the other day and I ran into this post that really stood out to me. I thought it was really good, had some good information in it. But one part in particular really stood out to me so much so that I had to screenshot it. I really wanted to hold on to this and make sure I always kept it in my repertoire, make sure I remembered it. And I think it would be good information to share with you all. And that's exactly what I want to do today. So before we get started, just a little housekeeping. I want to make sure that if you haven't already done so, please click the subscribe button. That way you can always come back to us and be a part of our community. And also, if you like the video, if you like what you're hearing, please give us a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm out and allows more people to be funneled to our channel as well. Okay? Now, let's get into it. What are these principles that stood out to me that are so good to me? Well, it's the three principles that the top 5% utilize to grow wealth. One, they know that time in the market beats timing it. All that's saying is the wealth formula, which is money compounded over time equals wealth. It also goes along with what I said, where in life, we will never have more time in our life than what we currently have right now. So it's always the best time to start saving, investing, and growing your money right now. This is exactly what they know. You have to put time in the market. You have to be consistent. You have to be disciplined. You have to give it time. Timing the market, on the other hand, is guesswork. It's gambling. And yeah, you might get some good wins every now and then. Some better than others, some more than others. But at the end of the day, the odds are against you. And so the top 5%, the rich people, understand time in the market beats timing it. Okay? The second principle, index funds quietly beat most pros. I think it kind of goes along with the same mindset here. Index funds, like take the S&P 500 for example, that's the Standard & Poor's 500. That is a grouping of the 500 best companies, best performing companies in the country. To me, that simply says, hey, you can invest in all 500 of these really, really good, consistent, quality, been around for a long time companies by just investing in an S&P 500 or an index. Would you rather invest in something that's tried and true over a long period of time, or do you want to gamble on something that you don't know, something that may or may not be? So this is what they're saying when they say index funds quietly beat most pros. The S&P 500, these indexes don't make a lot of noise. They just are steady, consistent, a few dips here and there, but mostly all rises. Matter of fact, I challenge you, give you all a little bit of homework. Google what the 5-year, 10-year, and 15-year outlook or 20-year outlook is, or what it has been performing for those periods of time. Please look it up for yourself. I know what it is. I know what it is already, and you will be pleasantly surprised that the indexes are a really safe, quality, good bet. Okay. The pros, on the other hand, as they're referring to, are kind of like the ones that like to jump in on these big hits, get their clients these big hits, grow their money fast, because that's what they're in the business of, making these big hits, making good money. That's how they get more clients, because everybody is wowed by the ooh and ah of the big money quickly. But long term, there are no get rich quicks. You have to be consistent. You have to be disciplined over a period of time, and the longer the better. Okay? That's the second principle. Strongly agree with it. The third principle is boring and consistent always wins. Now, just the mere thought of that probably puts you all to sleep. Doesn't sound good. There's nothing sexy about it. But if you look at the story of the tortoise and the hare, the tortoise was exactly that. He was boring, but he was consistently pacing himself, moving forward, going in the right direction. He didn't stop. He didn't get distracted. Always moving in the right direction. Whereas the hare, on the other hand, was, I'm cocky. I'm going to get the big hit. I'm going to run a little bit. Oh my gosh, the tortoise isn't keeping up. Let me slow down, take a break for a little bit. Let me run back to him. Let me antagonize him for a little bit. You know what? I got something better to do. Just always distracted, always for the next big thing, whatever's catching his fancy or his attention at the moment. That is not good when it comes to long-term investment. But when you don't have that discipline, that consistency like the tortoise, you're not going to get the great results and ultimately the win at the end. Okay? Boring and consistent always wins the race. It gets you to retirement. It gets you to a comfortable lifestyle, how you want to live when you're no longer able to work and take those risks. Okay? So that's what I got for today, you all. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all got some good information out of that. And remember, be blessed, stay blessed, and always be a blessing to others as well. Okay? See you all on the next video.